did not start the redevelopment of Manchester city centre. Before that, began in 1984 as part of the bid for the Olympic Games.
It was described as managing a crisis as an opportunity.
And here we are at the catalyst of the regeneration of Manchester. A bomb was placed very near this very spot and exploded, but the postbox survived. It's actually 100 years old, but despite being so old, the mail inside actually was still intact and was delivered 2 years later. And the bronze plate on the postbox tells us that it was removed when it was being regenerated, but was then put back in place.
Hello there, I'm here between Marks & Spencer's and Selfridges. Marks & Spencer's, before the year 1996 bomb, had the 4th largest store in the world here. However, in 2002, half of it was sold to Selfridges as it could not justify the size. Part of the rebuilding process of Marks & Spencer's cost £85 million, and this was stunted by the development of the £600 million shopping centre of Trafford Centre.
I don't know what Mr Kennedy is doing in Manchester.
Kennedy.
Oi, Kenneth, what are you doing?
Kennedy,
why are you wearing girls' clothes?
I
messed up your crayons. Kennedy, we like your striped shirts, but what's this? You're just taking it too far. Welcome to New Cathedral Street. This was developed as part of the post-1996 development. It has quite a few high-end brands on it, which basically connects this area to areas which would have been previously deserted for the public. So you're bound to see a footballer's wife, if that's what you get your kicks out of, but you're essentially going to start off with so.
We are at the Royal Exchange Centre, a reminder of Manchester's global importance during the Industrial Revolution. With the general decline of Manchester as a cotton trade centre, membership at the Royal Exchange dropped dramatically. It was built on the site by Sir George Oswald Mosley in 1729. Yeah, thank you.
Completed in 2000, number 1 Deansgate is a 20 million residential and retail mixed-use space rising 60 metres into the sky. It holds 74 apartments over 14 floors, and the building won in 2003. It won the Royal Institute of British Architects Award for domestic building.
This area is known as a shambles. The word shambles is used to describe a crowded and cramped marketplace. This area here is houses of 2 of Manchester's oldest pubs, the Old Wellington and the Sinclair's Oyster Bar. The Old Wellington dates back to 1550.
Welcome to Exchange Square. This was a £3.4 million development by a American landscape architect called Martha Schwartz. She farts. Schwartz. Sorry. It was designed to connect the vibrant city and resolve the disconnections between the historical medieval quarter, some of the buildings shown here, and the heart of the city, sort of going down towards Harvey Nichols. As you can see, I'm standing on what's known as the Hanging Ditch, which is basically a medieval watercourse, but it's recreated to look a bit more abstract. And it's all been connected up by a lovely series of ramps and slopes. Fantastic.
Originally known as the Corn Exchange, the triangle was completed in 1903 to act as a centre for the exchange and sale of agriculture and regional produce.
Yeah, that's what I so welcome to Cathedral Gardens. The gardens were completed in 2002, and they used to be a ground level car park, and even though they weren't directly affected by the blast, they were part of the Regeneration post 1996. The council launched an international design competition, of which Ian Simpson Architects were announced as the winning designers, and this was because they put the building on at the edge of the site, leaving space for maximum greenery. The Cathedral Gardens became the first new park in the city for over 70 years, and Manchester got its landmark building. The gardens and Abyss are another fine example of positive changes in the physicality of the city, but also an ideal illustration of the planner's desire to open up the city centre in terms of physical and visual access. In my own words.
Oh.